So if you want to maintain your weight, you have to eat at your maintenance calories. And what that means is, say you maintain your weight on 2,000 calories per day, for example, right? If you eat 2,000 calories per day, even as a vegan, you will maintain your weight, generally speaking. But say you want to gain weight, well, then you have to eat what we call in a surplus of calories. So for instance, say you eat 2,500 calories a day, you will gain weight even as a vegan. Now, there's not one food that can make you gain weight on its own. However, there are some high calorie foods that you can add to your meal plan, to your vegan meals, that can help you get to your maintenance calories faster and easier, or to your surplus calories faster and easier. And so that's what I'm going to highlight today. I'm going to give you 5 top high calorie vegan plant-based foods that you can add to your everyday meals for weight maintenance or to get to a surplus, and so you can gain healthy curves. What's up, y'all? I'm Gina Marie from veganwithcurves.com. Welcome back to my channel. Now, if you're new here, hit that subscribe button, support your girl, and also hit that notification bell. Now, on my website, I give you 14, and that's a lot of food, y'all, but I give you 14 high-calorie vegan foods that you can add to your meal plan. If you want all that information, visit my website, veganwithcurves.com. I'll put the link to that article in the description box below. All right, so the housekeeping's out the way for now. Let's move on to the video. The first food on the list is whole nuts and seeds. So I confess, I am not a huge snack person. I'm working on getting more snack recipes on the blog, I promise, okay? But when I do want a snack, nuts and seeds are my go-to. They're super high in calories with such a low density, which is perfect for healthy vegan weight gain. For instance, just a quarter cup of nuts has about 187 to 190 calories per serving. Different types of whole nuts and seeds you can add to your vegan weight gain diet include almonds, cashews, chia seeds, hemp seeds, pecans, pumpkin seeds, and walnuts. You can boost calories of your meals by adding nuts and seeds to things like salads. You can add them to smoothies. You can add them to oatmeal. You can even make homemade nut or homemade seed milks, like my hemp seed sea moss milk recipe, which honestly is kind of fire. I mean, it's better than store-bought because you actually get the entire nutritional profile of the protein and the calories and all that goodness, okay? The second food on the list is nut and seed butter. Now, I always make a joke that peanut butter makes the booty bigger. And that's because, y'all, I swear I lived on peanut butter, specifically, like, oh my God, I would put like just a crazy amount of peanut butter in my weight gain smoothies when I first started to gain weight. When I was trying to gain weight as a vegan, I just went overboard because I went in. Okay, I was determined. Nut butters, like peanut butters, they're very calorically dense. So just 2 tablespoons. That's a small amount. 2 tablespoons of peanut butter has like 200 calories in it. Now, I'm a peanut butter girl, right? It's inexpensive, it's accessible, it's nostalgic. Like, I love peanut butter. But if you want to get a little fancy with it, there are some other nut butters and seed butters too that you can add to your meal plan, which include almond butter, sunflower seed butter, and cashew butter. Now, you can boost calories by adding nut and seed butters to things like your protein shakes, like I mentioned earlier, your oats, or even savory dishes like my peanut butter chickpea curry recipe. The third food on the list is dried fruit. Now, sidebar. If you notice the pattern of the first 2 foods, you will notice that these foods are calorie-dense foods that are high in healthy fats. And I mentioned this in my last video that I did, that the secret to healthy vegan weight gain is adding good healthy fats to your diet, because fats are the most calorically dense foods you can eat on the planet. Yes, even plant-based versions of fat. But just like this dried fruit example, sometimes foods that are dense are high in carbohydrates instead of fats. I mean, just a handful of raisins, a serving of raisins can give you like 200 calories or so, and you will not be full, right? And that's a good thing, because remember, when you're trying to gain weight or even maintain your weight, you don't want volume, right? Because that's going to make you full faster. You want low volume, not high volume. You want low volume, but something that carries a lot of calories within that small amount of food. That way you don't feel like you're overstuffing yourself and you're still meeting your calorie goals. So some examples of dry fruit you can add are dates, raisins, prunes, and dried apricots. The fourth food on the list is the humble spud, aka the potato. This root vegetable, child, is a curvy girl staple. It's the definition of what I like to call curvy carbohydrates. I just made that term up. But seriously, carbs are crucial for glute gains, okay? And potatoes meet these crucial needs quite easily. They are affordable, they are accessible, they are versatile. Like, I just love potatoes, okay? You can add these to your meals to bulk up calories. For instance, like one baked sweet potato has about 103 calories in it. Different type of potatoes you can add to your vegan weight gain diet include sweet potatoes, Japanese white sweet potatoes, baby red potatoes, gold Yukon potatoes, russet potatoes, and purple potatoes. There's so many different things you can do with potatoes, right? I have used it in my oyster mushroom pot roast recipe. I've used it as a main dish in my stuffed sweet potato recipe that I add oyster mushrooms, lentils, and barbecue sauce. And I've even used sweet potatoes to bulk up my oatmeal. The fifth food on the list is vegan protein powder. Protein powder is one of the most dense versions of vegan protein that you're gonna get, right? Now, they vary in calories that they add, but you can get some protein powders that can add up to like 150 to 200 calories per serving to whatever it is you're adding it to. Now, there's different types of protein powder that you can use, but you can do like single ingredient protein powders like hemp protein or pea protein, or you can do those protein powders that have like a mixture of plant-based ingredients, or you can do like those green super clean protein powders. I've added protein powder to a variety of smoothies like my pumpkin spice smoothie, and I've also added protein powder to my sweet potato brownies. So I hope this video gives you some insight on how to add those foods to your vegan meal plan so that you can get to your calorie goals faster, so that you can maintain your weight as a vegan or gain weight as a vegan. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up. Make sure you hit the like button and subscribe for future videos. And also, again, for that complete list, make sure you hit veganwithcurves.com. Those links are in the description box, and I'll also pin them in the comment section. And I will see you vegan curvy girls in the next video. Peace.